It's a meeting too. Grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. Outdoors, culture, and life's little surprises. Come for the heart and let's make memories. Needing to podcast. We're glad you're here.
Woo! And we're hot. Are you hot?
Well, I'd like to say back in the studio, but I am not tonight. I'm remote.
You are remote. I'm the only one in the studio. I got shirts piled all around me where I've been doing inventory. Turkey skulls all over the table from what we're going to talk about tonight. It is nice and cool in here, though. I can't say that much.
I'm glad to be in the cool.
I bet you are. What's I know like I said, we were under heat advisory. I think the high today here was like 95, but it's supposed to felt like 105. I don't know what y'all's high was, and where y'all are over 110, I'm sure, if you were in the extreme heat advisory.
99 and 116.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, it was a scorcher, man. They've been a lot of Gatorades and water drink today.
I bet.
Matter of fact, we had to resupply tonight. So,
oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I ran first thing this morning, got 2 cases of water and case of Gatorade, and we was out by the end of the day. So we restocked. We're ready for tomorrow. Yeah,
and y'all's problem is you cutting the shade away. Where them poor guys on the machine. I don't know if you've been on the machine or not today,
no. I've been on the chipping crew some today, and chipping brush ain't no fun.
You're gonna probably want to stay in the truck and do your regular job.
Yeah.
If you can make yourself do it. Don't take long being out in that heat and you go, oh, I need to go check on something.
I need to run get something.
Yeah. I'll be right back. But anyway, I guess tonight we're going to do a little recap on the, what was it, 43rd annual Deer Expo? I think that's what it was. Anyway, the 2026 World Deer Expo at Birmingham. I don't know what it was. I've been going to most of them. I've missed a few years here and there, but here are the past few since we've been tied in with Legacy Premium Game Calls. I've been making them all. But, making a lot of friends too. Seeing old friends, making new ones.
Well, people showed up and showed out Saturday, for real.
Oh, my God. I messaged Bob. I was hoping he would message me back or at least answer me on his Facebook thing, trying to get a head count. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say there's probably 35,000, 40,000 come through there Saturday by alone, wouldn't you think? Maybe more.
Hello?
You there?
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Did I lose you?
Can you hear me?
I hear you fine.
Hey, can you? Yeah.
Okay.
But the doors opened at 10, and there was people coming in for the next 2 hours and 45 minutes to 3 hours straight.
Well,
crazy.
I did, and you did too, video of people coming in the doors when it opened Saturday. And then right after I got done, I walked out, going to go to the restroom out front. And the men's and women's restroom was lined up. Anybody that's been there that knows where it is out there in the atrium area, they were lined up waiting to get in the bathroom all the way back to where you fill out your little questionnaire thing for the drawing.
Right.
It was, I couldn't believe it. I even told a few of them, if you'll just go on in, there's a bathroom right around the corner. No line, no waiting. But maybe when you make that trip and you've had a biscuit and your coffee, maybe you can't wait. You just got to go. I need to make sure.
Well, I think it was Saturday before you and I even got to walk around. Really, I mean, I think it was Saturday evening.
Yeah.
And I mean, we found more booth areas that had been added this year.
Well, yeah, I was telling somebody there. They asked me where the new booth area was, and the last new I knew about was the back room downstairs.
Right.
And me and you had found that up there where there used to be a bar and stuff up on those steps. And they had some playground equipment, and I think during the Home and Garden Show up there before. But, yeah, they had booths all up in there. That's where we ran into the deer and turkey guy.
The Ohio Whitetail and Turkey Challenge guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which I had heard him, on a podcast with Alex, his podcast. Not Alex DeBoard, but Alex. What's his last name?
Rutledge.
I don't know why I've got a buddy last name Rutledge. I don't know why I went blank on it. It's been a day. But
oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Friday was a little slow. Sales wise, there's a few people come in. I mean, there was people around, but Saturday, oh my God. I heard more people complaining about they couldn't see things because the aisles were so packed. You just kind of got pushed down through them. I was reading some of that on Facebook this morning.
Well, we had a couple of friends, that came in and they're looking right at us because we're right there at the entry, and they couldn't come straight across. They ended up having to just kind of like cattle and go all the way around till they made their way back around to us.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was wild.
But
we met a lot of people.
Oh my God. I don't know how many hands I shook, talked to, and, people we knew, people that just wanted to say hi that we didn't really know that well, new people. Bob Coker's on my blacklist right now after his cute little remark about my age, being William Terry's daddy.
Well, so far I didn't get the Taco Bell syndrome from nobody or nothing. So I was happy about that.
No, so far I'm good. Usually when you stay down there, my sinuses usually really dry out in that building. It's kind of like being in airports all day long or whatever. I guess the humidity gets so low, but I guess it was so hot. Those had a hard time dehumidifying that place. It felt great. Matter of fact, people was complaining about being cold.
Right. They pumped some air in there.
Wasn't cold in there Thursday when we was setting up, and it sure wasn't cold in there Sunday night after they opened the doors and all the people got out of there and they was packing up to get gone. It didn't take long at all to warm up.
It was a little warm. It was, but man, I mean, it was just good to see everybody, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a big reunion,
It is. I mean, that's the way, I look forward to it. I look forward to Nashville. Them's the two I really like. Well, of course, you've not been there yet, but that one over Mississippi's pretty doggone good. I don't know that many people over there, but, I'm getting to meet more and more. I've
been eyeball. Oh, you're talking about over at the Mossy Oak.
Yeah, the
call makers.
Yeah, the call maker convention or whatever they want to call it.
I thought you were talking about the Mississippi Outdoor Extravaganza.
No. I've never been to that. So.
Me either, but I think it's coming up like at the end of August. So who knows?
Yeah.
We may load the wives up. It's in Pearl, Mississippi, right?
I think so. You can make a weekend down there, depending on what. I know I got a work weekend the last weekend of August. If it's before then, we should be fine, or I would be fine. You could still go, but take them down there.
We need to find out when the Buckmasters is too, and maybe see if we can work that into the calendar.
Yeah. It
was just me and you last year, but I mean, it was a good little time. Got to see some people we knew, meet some new people.
Oh yeah. my dang seat and microphone's all out of whack. I got in here yesterday in the studio and swept it out and cleaned up, tried to straight, it's just starting to get piled up in here a little bit. Right now, it don't look like I did anything because I've got shirts everywhere. We got a lot of shirts, folks. And we've been selling. I mean, we sold a bunch, but we've still got plenty. Of course, I've got yours stacked up over here. Did you sell some to some of the guys in your crew or what?
Oh.
Or is it somebody else?
One to one of my crew and then one to a lady back home.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to catch up with you before you get going. When are y'all pulling back out? Sunday or Monday?
We'll be leaving back out Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Sunday evening. It'll be probably around 5 o'clock, something like that, 5:30. So.
Well, I'll try to catch up with you. Yeah, if I go down Saturday, I won't be there. I won't spend the night. Not unless something happens and I'll just get tied up to where I couldn't. And then, of course, I mean, if you had to, you could ride over here. I've got everything stacked in that chair across from me. I've got your little bathing outfit you left over here. I got a pan that I think is Laura's. I don't know what came in it.
Boston butt was sitting on it, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, it's sitting there and the 2 shirts sitting in there. So it's all there if you have to come over to the studio. But no, I had a great time. I don't know. I didn't stop and, go to too many booths. We hung out around the Freak Outdoors, and of course, across the aisle from them was Carrie Marsh and Beyond the Marsh thing, and hung out with them and cut up with their girls a little bit.
We had to make our trips around to see Hunter Safety System and see Joe.
Oh yeah, saw Joe, and then we traveled downstairs, and you got to see the Turkey Man
and Mark
Brenner. And he might have sent that to me. I got so many texts on here about their dove hunt. I'll try. He was supposed to text it to me, but I don't think he did. But,
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
That's coming up, so hopefully we can get the word out on it.
Got to hang out and see our buddies from Barnwood Plaques.
Oh my God, and little Jake, he's coming on the podcast.
He's got stories, man.
Oh, it's gonna be story time. If he ain't, he's something else now. He's a good kid.
Is a pistol, man.
Good kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at these 2 giant turkey skulls I got. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with that big one.
Oh, we'll get it figured out.
Oh, yeah. Well, right now, it and the bronze one sitting on the table. So,
I forgot. We got Laura Dale. She
Laura Dale made
Saturday.
it. Do you know she made it back Sunday? We didn't see her.
I think she was at that booth though, and she probably was like us, just tied up.
Yeah. Well, it got a little busy for a little bit Sunday. If anybody wants to come down there though on a Saturday, I would say get there about 3. The crowds start thinning out a little bit by then. I'll
tell you one thing: there was a lot of calls there and everything, but I know one group of young adults that got to hear one call that nobody else run in that whole place, and that's the crowd. That was hilarious, man. When I was running all them calls.
Oh yeah. When you ended up hooting on the crow call.
Yeah. The old crowd.
Reminded me of my call over there on the shelf. Who was
I tell you what, though, I think with us being able to run some of these calls, it really helped William out. He was able to take May out a few times and stuff, and it seemed like every time he left, people needed us to run calls for him, and so we definitely run a lot of the locating calls and stuff.
You did. Most I ran was a squirrel call and a wood duck. Every now and then I blow a wood duck. That'd be about it. You
didn't have your woodpecker with you, or you?
No, I forgot it. It's sitting over there. No, and I had them both right here. I don't know why I didn't have them with me. I need to put them in my bag. So remind me of that, especially when we go back to Nashville.
I'm gonna build you a custom lanyard while I'm in my hotel room next week.
No, I'm with Roger now. That's yours and David's and William's thing. Y'all can wear your necklace of calls. I'll be good. I'll be good.
They're really not that comfortable, to be honest with you. They're pretty heavy. I
know William didn't wear his unless he just had to.
It does wear your neck out. This was the first weekend, and I think Saturday, I wore mine several hours. I mean, we was just covered up, at the beginning there. And I could feel it. I mean, as soon as I got a chance, I hung that thing on the chair. I was like, my neck needs a break.
Yeah, and I understand. People want to hear them, whether or not they're going to buy them. I think maybe 1 out of 5 to 10 times you blow it, they actually bought the call. I think they just wanted to hear what it sounded like. So.
I had one lady, I ran through 2 or 3, 4 different sounds for her. She was looking for something to play with her cat. And she ended up buying, I don't remember what she ended up buying, but I think she ended up buying a squirrel call, because I showed her you could squeak on it and all that. And I think that's what she ended up buying. But yeah, legitimately, that's what she told me. She said, I'm trying to find something to play with my cat. And I was like, well, we got them. We got something here that can make your cat go crazy, I'm sure.
Me and William had a guy. It might have been me and William. Might have been me and you, but I know it was me and somebody.
That blue pit?
No,
the blue pit bull?
No, not him. This guy come up and he wanted something to talk to his turkeys with. I said, "Oh, you got turkeys?" He said, "Oh yeah, I got a yard full of turkeys." And I said, "I need your address." "Oh no, I don't hunt them. I just want to talk to him and let him talk back to me." And we ended up selling him one of those little box calls.
Not
the little
which
Donnie.
Ones we have this time?
It's not the little Donnie. It's the other one.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Little Donnie don't have the purple top. But anyway, He ended up buying one of them just so he could sit on his porch and yelp at them. We had to give him lessons. He had no clue. We told him, you can blow the crow call, but that's just going to get a gobble. If you're wanting them to yelp back at you and that kind of stuff, a pot call or, he looked at the tube call and I knew that was going to be out of his range because I can't even use one of them. Which reminds me, I supposed to got some latex from William. I forgot it because I don't have none. I tore mine up.
I got plenty. I got a whole trailer full.
Oh, that's right. It's over there. Yeah, I know the combo. That's right.
Be ready for the sidewalk. So
yeah. Come one, come on. We might have a private viewing of Legacy Premium Game Calls. Anybody interested? But I was trying to go down the list of different people we did run into, and a lot of them I can't even remember their names. There was just so many.
Kyle Carden come by and seen us. It was on the podcast a few weeks ago. And
a bunch of Addison showed up. They showed up and showed out. All your old running buddies. And
you got to meet some of the guys that's leaving for the deer hunt early.
Yes. Yep. I didn't know who they were. Anyway. We talked about them, during the podcast. Now at least I can got a face with a name.
We'll definitely have to get that crew in there after they come back from that hunt because there'll be some stories because them guys have a good time.
Yeah, I bet they do. Well, we had let's see who else come by. Your nephew come by. Him and
my great nephew and my nephew.
Yeah. Well, he brought his boy. He's a pistol.
And then Ethan, Adam's boy.
Ethan come and we saw Rusty Herring and his daughter. Rusty
got her picture made with her.
Yep. She was
supporting me too with her shirt.
Oh yeah, she was wearing the shirt. She was running around showing off for us. I mean, through the whole show, she advertised. So
I really am glad she got to meet y'all. That was her whole goal. So she got to meet.
She got to meet
get her
him.
picture made with him.
Of course, you saw Spook Span, but you didn't get a chance to say anything to him.
Yeah, I seen him and Marty walk in, and I didn't even I figured they were just walking around. I didn't know they were, kind of somewhat making an appearance at the treason booth, or I would have made my way across there to talk to him. Haven't seen him in a good many years.
Was it you telling me you saw Waddell?
Yeah. But I didn't think he was going to be there, so I never said nothing. He was actually kind of in the back of the line there by the Dave Owens booth talking to a kid when we walked by. And then later on that night when I got home, I was looking at the pictures they posted, from the Deer Expo and on the expo side or whatever, and there was my Waddell. I was like, man, I thought that was him, but we was walking 90 miles an hour trying to get.
Well,
back
I don't think there was no announcement he was going to be there. He probably just showed up, just to be there. I mean, there's a lot of big name people come through there that weren't headliners.
Right.
Maybe Bob needs to talk to him. I mean, he had some headliners that weren't very impressive to me. I could care less whether I talked to him or not. I thought maybe you got into that with him on Thursday, trying to get that meeting too. Well, he kind of threw me off tilt when he asked William if I was his daddy. I know he was joking around because Bob's a lot older than I am. I say a lot older. Right. I don't know how much older, but he's older. He's probably at least 70. Wouldn't you think?
Oh, yeah.
So he did tell me, I told him, I said, Bob, I support you when you're down there killing them dozen ghouls you kill every year with your bow. I'm always making comments. I said, I like you post about your new house in Africa. I said, I'm still waiting on my invite. Why, you can come anytime you want. He said, it's about $2,500 round trip. He said, you can hunt. All you got to do is pay the trophy fee. And I said, I said to myself, well, you ain't never going to see me over there.
Yeah, I'd have to spend my money going to New Zealand and turkey hunting.
Oh yeah. Now, if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I'm going to be in New Zealand. Which shocked me that I didn't see Dink there. What's his name? Dink.
Dink. Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't he there last year? Or was he up in Nashville?
So. I know he was in Nashville, but
he should have been there.
It seems like it. Yeah.
I think I may have seen a booth advertising. No, not New Zealand. It was all the oscillated turkey hunting. There's a couple of booths I saw, that kind of stuff. There was a lot of African people, safari people there.
We did run into Jake too, Jake Busey.
Yes, sir. We sure did. Yep.
Heritage Game Calls.
Yeah.
I talked with him a while.
Talked with him. I'd seen him Thursday night, him and his girlfriend. They were setting up, I kind of poked at him a little bit to, that wasn't the same girl you brought over here that night. You recorded the podcast. And he said, she knows better than that. I said, well, you should have brought her with you. So maybe we'll have him back sometime down the road. Next turkey season, we get into turkey season.
Yeah.
Of course, Donnie McDowell was supposed to show. I don't know. I need to message him tomorrow and see what went on with him. He was wanting a sticker. I guess I'll have to put one of them in the mail to him. I didn't see, didn't see Peyton. I don't know what happened to her. She probably she might have worked. You never know about her. Or down there on the farm working. Or could have been at the lake. Would have been a good day for it. It was hot enough outside. Oh, yeah. But yeah,
you hadn't mentioned it. You hadn't mentioned it. The Crow brothers come down.
Oh, I forgot about that. Well, it's so rare they show up. But yep. Both my brothers come in.
I had never met Tim.
What do you think? You'd have to see him away from there.
Yeah, I was expecting him to be dressed kind of wild and standing up. He said he was afraid he'd embarrass you, so he dressed down.
I hadn't, that's the first time I've seen him in a pair of regular pants and a shirt, and I can't tell you when. Usually he's in a pair of overalls. Overalls with a t-shirt or that shirt we bought him at Mossy Oak or something. So, well, you know, he's coming up in the world. He's done bought him a place down there near the coast, or buying a place. I don't reckon he's closed on it yet. So maybe she's making him clean up a little bit. If she does, it won't.
I was going to ask you this. Was Christian out of town, or was he on call this week?
No, he was on vacation. No, he was in Panama City. They went down there for the week. I think they all got COVID while they was down there.
Oh, man.
Because Shelby, she's hacking around at work today. She said, I don't want to tell you what I think I got. And I said, you got COVID? She said, well, I think we all had it. She said, but I'm not running no temperature or anything. I said, well, you just stay in your little area in there and I'll stay in mine. But she said they had another couple go down with them. Of course, they had separate rooms, but they was together a lot. And the guy he got sick, and then Christian got sick, and then somewhere toward the end of the trip, she got sick. So it probably COVID, but she was saying she went to the doctor. I want to say they said that she was negative, but she was negative for everything. You know, no strep, no flu, no COVID. It's probably COVID.
Yeah.
You know, and it's no more than, you know, a real terrible cold anyway. She said she had a sore throat. I said, well, as long as it don't feel like razors. But she coughed around in there all day today in her office. I don't know how she talked on the phone when it was ringing. But she did. She's a good girl. Works hard. I'm
sure we've left some people out.
Oh, I'm sitting here trying to rack my brain. Did you see?
While we're racking brains, though, happy anniversary.
Yeah. Today's anniversary. Hey, you know what I did last night? I walked down. I was going. She's always. I always go to bed before she does because I go to bed about 9:30. I may not go to sleep till 10, but I get into bed at 9:30. I eased in there where she was standing at, or where she was sitting at. You know, she's doing that stupid diamond dot stuff. And she looked up. She said, "What?" I said, "I'll just come in here to tell you good night." She said, "Oh, okay." And she looked up like she wanted a little kiss. I said, "Oh, I also wanted to tell you a little early happy anniversary because I know you don't even remember it." She said, "Nope." You know,
neither one of you remembered last year.
Oh, I know.
At the deer show,
and we're still not sure about how many years we've been married. We either got married in 2014 or 2015. I don't know which. So I guess I could.
You have to knock the
out
the marriage license.
It was one of them weird things. Yeah, I don't even know where that is, to be honest with you. I was trying to get to my pictures, see if I could go back to them. I don't think I took any pictures. See, when we went down there, we was just going to we went to the courthouse, and we got married in the courthouse. Just me and her. But we was only going to get a marriage license. We was going to have a little ceremony up here at the lake and, you know, let the kids be here. And the lady there, whatever she was, she said, "Well, y'all want to get married now?" She said, "I can marry you right now if y'all want to get married." And it's like, well, yeah, might as well. Let's do it. Yep, I think it was, 2015. I see us eating wedding cake, but that could be that year after. So let me go back to 2014. At least I know what day it is. Oh, my pictures don't go. I don't think my pictures go back that. Well, there's September. Let me go. November, January. No. Hey, my pictures in my phone don't go back no further than September of 2014. Ain't that something? That's weird.
Did you have an iPhone before that?
Oh, yeah.
Or 14?
Yeah, I did. I got almost 9,000 pictures on here, but yeah, let's see. It says I can go back. Well, it says I got pictures from 2006, 2007. Nothing in 2013. That's weird. But yeah, like, as far as it goes back, September of 2014. And then I jumped to December 2012. I don't know. Who knows? That was kind of weird. So anyway, I think it was 2014, but it could have been 2015. Don't matter. She's the luckiest woman on earth anyway. That's what I said this morning. My little post, she's super lucky to have somebody like me. But regardless, yeah, it's another year. We get along real well though. So, I can't complain. I cannot complain. She puts up with a lot of crap. I do. She puts up with a lot of crap me and you do. So does Laura.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, I appreciate that. I'm sure she does too.
At least y'all remembered it this time.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, then when I got up this morning, went upstairs to do my thing, I come back down, I get her up before I leave. That's the first thing she said, happy anniversary. I wanted to be the first one to say it. I said, you wouldn't even remembered it if I hadn't said that last night. And she said, I know, you're right. So, hey, I'll be honest with you. I probably wouldn't have, I just knew it somewhere around June 20th. So, I went back last year and made sure it was on the 21st. They don't even show up.
Yeah.
I don't think, in your life events, I ain't got nothing on there about it. So, I don't know. Regardless, she bailed and didn't show up to the deer show, expo. She had an excuse every day.
She was busy.
Busy, yeah. Worried about them dogs in the rain. And they would have been stuck inside a long time. I will say that much. I just put them out on the porch, what I'd done. Left that little door open. But ever since her incident last year, she's been paranoid.
Oh, yeah.
Well, did you see anything down there that caught your eye in the deer world?
Well, there's always some good stuff down there. I mean, I didn't really purchase a whole lot this time like normal, but I mean, we have so many calls already. And I mean, most time we're purchasing either T-shirts or more turkey calls or something to do with turkey hunting. And I've just built such a collection over the last several years. I really didn't buy a whole lot this time. Didn't have much time to go do it, really.
No, I didn't either. I don't need turkey calls. I like to buy them. And, there was several. Who all was there? You had, of course, Legacy. And you had Foot on the Head. Heritage and Harmony. There was one more, wasn't there? Or a couple
Spit
more.
and Feathers.
Spit and Feathers. Yep. Not Apex. Dadgummit. Woodhaven. They had a little booth down there.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else.
There was one more. There was one more down there that's next to Woodhaven, but they were real small. I can't think of their name. So there was a showing. Oh, well, Eddie Salter, he had his stuff. They said he sold out and had to go back to Evergreen, get more calls.
Really?
I saw, there was somebody, it was, Bob was, I guess, thanking everybody and talking about the show on the expo site. And, I saw a comment where Mark Brenner said, first time since he had been coming to the show with Eddie that he ever saw him sell out, and they had to send somebody back to Evergreen, or Eddie went back to Evergreen and loaded up and brought another load in.
Oh, I know somebody we forgot to mention.
Who is that?
We spent quite a bit of time with him, Tristan Hargrave.
Tristan Hargrave. You yeah. I'm sure he'll appreciate this one if he listens. He's a good.
And we spent a ton of time with him. I just thought of it.
He's a fine young man.
Oh yeah, he loves outdoors. Ain't no doubt.
We got it.
And did you see the video where he shot his dragon breath last
No,
night?
I didn't see it. I have not seen that. So
Yeah, he shot the 12 gauge with the old dragon breath round in it. Man, that thing shot a flame like you wouldn't believe. You'll have to check it out.
I will. I'll look at that once we get done here. I'll look at that as soon as I walk back in the house. But yeah, it was I thought it was a great show. Like I said, I know it was crowded, but if the people listening that didn't enjoy the crowd will either come Friday night, which I know out of town people, they're not going to do that. Most of, a lot of out of town, I saw a lot of people from Georgia said they weren't coming back. It was too crowded. But if they wait, if you're coming on Saturday, just come on in there about what? I'd say 3:30.
Yeah.
Thing lasts till 8. The crowd's way down. You'll be able to get to every booth you want to see. I mean, there's still crowd, don't get me wrong, but it's not like it was from when the doors open. 10.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
For about 3 hours. It was just constant. But or Sunday. Sunday's a great time to come in.
Yeah.
Before church. And of course you get your after church crowd comes in a little bit of that. And of course so many churches now have early services and that kind of thing. It makes it a whole lot easier if you want to do something on a Sunday. And Sunday you can get some pretty good deals. I mean, we had the one guy, we didn't go back by his t-shirt booth, but he was, I'll make you deals. You remember him talking to us when we were going to get your shirt downstairs? We talked to them.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of them? It means wood duck, a synth, or a Cynthia or something like that.
Yes, as Poxa, I can't remember exactly how you say it, but they're out of Mississippi. And then we had spoke with them last year, and they at the time I needed a 3X and they didn't have any shirts, so they made sure they accommodated that this year. I looked through all the shirts to get me an XL from a 3X to an XL.
Yeah, but you got the last one of them.
But they did have. I mean, he remembered us. He said, "I remember." He said, "You need a 3X, and we didn't have any." He said, "I got them this year." He said, "And you don't need it." So,
well, we got plenty of 3Xs. I can tell you that. But yeah, it stood for something like Greek for wood duck or something like that. I heard him talking about it. They're real good people. Let's see, who else did we see? Montana Knife Company was there. They got some pretty knives, but boy, you gonna pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of farm equipment. Just makes me want to have a cab on my tractor. The one mistake I made. I don't know why in the world I didn't buy a cab. I just don't know why I didn't do that. And I probably had the money. That was a company tractor for a little while till I bought it from the company.
Well, there's that one will probably last you a lifetime unless you decide to do something different.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I went by Slapdicks, bought me a pair of shorts and a shirt. We won't go into that though. Trying to think if there's anything stood out for me. I mean, I was impressed with what's the name of the saddle guys that was across from us that you bought the platform from last year?
Yeah, that's Panther Platforms.
Yeah, I saw that Steven Ziegler with Rack Junkies. He did a commercial for them when they were somewhere. I guess it was at an Ohio show because it was the same tree setup and everything. First, I said, "Damn, was he there? I can't believe I missed it if he was there." And then I saw the roof and it wasn't the same ceiling, so I knew it was somewhere else. But Them kids was up and down them trees. I bet they've climbed 1,000, 2,000 feet apiece up and down that little 10-foot section of tree, or 8-foot section, or whatever it was. I told their daddy, I said, boy, them boys, I said, they did some climbing this weekend. He said, they good kids. I said, yeah, they are. Because they were there. I never seen them not in the booth.
Those are really, really nice people.
But, I mean, I know the saddle game is hot right now. Of course, Joe and them had their new line. What's it called? Do you remember?
It's called
something line or something.
Yeah.
Like not Timberline, but it's something like that. But he had some help in the booth this year.
Yeah, he had Eli House that works for him now.
That boy, he's probably hit at a good time. If he keeps working and stays side by side with Joe, because Joe will be getting on up there and retire one of these days. I mean, Joe ain't an old man by no means, but he ain't no young guy. He ain't no 20-something. So, and he seemed like a nice young man, very polite. Well, everybody was. I mean, I didn't run into anybody, patrons coming through that was, buttholes or griping or, I didn't hear none of that. But you generally don't when you're dealing with the type of people. When I say the type of people, I'm talking about hunters. We're pretty much a group of good men and women, raised right, polite. You better have some etiquette when you're in the woods, because you will. We all do it. We make a mistake here and there. You might walk in on somebody, or you just don't know what you do. Screw up somebody's hunt by not knowing. But everybody there, I mean, a million baby strollers. Whew, my goodness. And there was a lot of stuff for non-hunters. I heard a complaint about that. Or I read a complaint about that. I'm not coming back. All I saw was clothes and jewelry cleaning and this and that. Food, the little dip people. And that was something Bob Coker, he actually replied to them, and he said, we are very strict. We limit our non-hunting related booths to 10% of the booths. And he said, we have, they said they had 1,200 booths. So he said, yeah, that's 120. He said that does sound like a lot, but in the big picture, it's not a lot. And he's right.
Right. Well, and I mean, there's a lot of clothing companies out there, hunting clothing companies, startup companies, companies that's been around a while. And I mean, I think some of them kind of felt, like, well, there's a lot of other, we'll call it t-shirt companies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, there was t-shirt companies when they got into business. So
sure there was.
You've got to come up with, you got to come up with that niche. I mean, that's all there is to it.
You want a niche? I mean, like Slapdicks, they've got a niche. Right. They walk the line of, they're not crude, but they're almost crude. You got to have that mindset, when you're reading what, some of their shirts and stuff. But, who was it? It was right behind us, H&M, Hurricane Marsh, or HM.
Yeah.
I bought their shirts forever. And, back when, I think it was the girl, I can't remember her name. She come hugged us all before she left. But, her daddy was running it then. I think she's doing it all now. That's an operation. Yeah. That is an operation.
Mm-hmm. Hunter Safety System now owns a Trophy Line.
Trophy Line. I knew there was a line in it. I couldn't remember. That's a well-known brand in the market if you're in that, into the saddles. I mean, everybody, it's kind of like, And I'm not saying it's going to go out, because all these younger people, even the older guys too, are getting into it. But, it's kind of like the trumpet calls. Trumpet calls been around forever. So have saddles. Now the technology's changed. Saddles aren't what they were in the 80s. First time I saw one, you basically took a rope and a pulley and you set in a little old, like a swing nearly, not near as safe. And it's, like I said, it's just come a long way. I'm just old and set in my ways, I guess. I'm a grumpy old man. And I don't deer hunt enough to justify buying a whole new rig. I hunt out of ladder stands, tripods, shooting houses most of the time now. I'll still climb occasionally. So I'm shocked at the young folks that's in our hunting camp down south, that none of them have tree stands. None of them climb. I mean, climbing, you got to hunt a place to climb down there, but there is plenty of places to climb trees and hunt. And I'm just shocked at so many of my son. He will not, of course, he's going to have a stand to hold his big old butt up. But I don't think I've seen any of the young guys. When I say young, the 30 and under crowd, or mid 30s and under, that hunts out of a tree stand, climbing stand anyway. Of course, they would have, back before they cut off our timber down there, if they'd been in there, because that's all you had was woods. We had little old green patches. We got some good green fields now, but back in the day, you better climb or you wasn't gonna see a whole lot. I mean, I guess you put up ladder stands. I had a bunch of ladders. When the kids were growing up, I had a lot of 2-man ladder stands. I like them now because I got a place to set all my junk. But I don't know what else we have going on. I mean, I can't. All in all, I mean, it was a super show. It seemed like it was a long 3 days, but it went by pretty quick.
Yeah, it did. It sure did.
And all them squirrel calls. Oh my God. Man, we sold them, didn't we?
Squirrel calls. Bunches of them.
We didn't sell out, but by God, I bet we sold. I don't know how many we sold. I probably sold 50 or 60, at least 50. Maybe not that many. I mean, everybody was selling them. I didn't try to keep up with anything. I sold a few pot calls. We ran out of a couple. Well, I know the what's the one we like so much? The cheapest one he's got. I think it sounds as good as anything.
Misleading glass.
Yeah. Yep. He ran out of the glass ones on it quick. But I think it's best buy they got. That slate was the slate he had. Was that a misleading slate that was there? Because it was $65.
Well, the misleading glass and slate are the same price, but I'm trying to think what that was called, because it was the only thing we had left in slate.
Yeah.
Time it got going.
Boy, Tristan loved it. He fell in love with it and that titanium, which I love that call. I love it. I'm hoping William give me one day, but doubtful. But of course, I know where the trailer is.
Yeah, I can fix you up.
I get one half price now. Yeah, I had him when he told me if I bought 2 of them 30th anniversary, he'd give me the other one. And I already had that one bought. Yeah, boy, he crawfished quick on that. So anyway, I don't know. What else you got?
If you're interested in owning a piece of legacy history, there's only a handful of those 30th anniversaries left.
Very, very few, and they are absolutely beautiful. I almost bought one. No kidding, just so I can scratch it and hunt with it.
Yeah.
I almost did because he's dropped the price way down on them. That's what I was giving him crap about because I paid his original, dollar figure.
The
Oh,
the 250 anniversary call sounded real good.
oh
They
man,
just
it
come
did
out
sound
with.
good. Sounded super. I think Tristan, he was talking about William Slate, that 250th, and the titanium had great rollovers. He said that was the only slate he had ever played that had a good rollover on it.
Yeah.
So he knows his stuff.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, anybody's wanting that kind of stuff. They're beautiful calls. Beautiful. Is it the slate that had that exotic wood? He had one of them that had
that was actually the 250.
250. Yeah,
He had
okay,
one
250.
250 in
Yeah,
that
that's
call.
it. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, well, anyway, it was a good show all the way around. You know, like I said, there's naysayers. There's always going to be naysayers. But I think all in all, it was a success. I think William had a good show. I didn't talk to hardly anybody that said they didn't have a good show. So I'm looking forward to next year.
Oh yeah. That means the next big thing is NWTF too.
Well, William told me something. I don't know if you heard him talking about it. He said they're talking about Mossy Oak may do a deer show thing, kind of like the call makers.
I mean, you went last year
Did we?
to the Ducks and Bucks.
Is that what it is? Okay. Well,
My daughter and Ben went with us.
that's right. That's right. Well, I should have gave him a fair warning that it ain't like the other one, or it wasn't. Maybe that they'll have to up their game anyway.
Right.
But well, I know we're getting late, so we probably should wrap this thing up. But we did want to do a little recap of our experiences there, and I mean, I had a positive experience all the way through. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, I had a great time, and I mean, if you've never been and you live within driving distance, or if you want to get a room just outside of the Deer Expo next year, put it on the calendar because it's something to see if you've never been.
And it's truly the world's largest deer expo, not an outdoor show, not like the big 3-day one they have up north. Or no, it's not 3 days.
It's a week long.
It's a week long. And I don't know if it's bigger. Is it bigger? I've never been there. Have you've been there, right?
Yeah, it's wild. It's like a whole big, like, individual building ain't nothing but turkey cows. Another whole building ain't nothing but outfitters. It's wild.
Wow.
It's something to see. Me and you, we may have to try to make that.
Yeah, we may have to try to go up there
February.
one day. I'd like to go to the SHOT Show out in Vegas one time just to see it. I mean, I know it's more for manufacturers, but
I'd like for me and you to eventually make it to Unicoi.
yeah. Well, we're going to try this year.
I told Laura the other day, I said, I'm going to put it on the calendar and just block everything out. And I said, we're going to make that one of these days. Even if we can't go but just for a day. I'd like to go.
Oh, yeah. Well, isn't it right there in Helen?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
And Alex, he offered when we was going to try to go year before last. He told us we could stay at his place if we wanted to, because I think he's only like maybe 45 minutes or an hour from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we may have to take him up on that offer.
Yeah, either that or get us a cabin in the woods and take the women. They can piddle around out there. There's plenty to do.
We'd have to go ahead and try to probably find out when it's going to be this year and
book a place.
Get us a place. Yep.
Well, good deal. I know you give out, so I think we were just maybe cut this one off. We rolled along here pretty good. I think everybody got the gist of what went on.
If you need a shirt, get with me or Anthony. If you need any calls, get with William.
Oh yeah,
he's on the website, phone number, whatever. We get you fixed up.
And every call he makes, with maybe the exception of the mouth calls, lifetime warranty. Break it, hit it with a hammer, you can just bring it back. you get mad like I might do sometimes and bust a turkey out of there, do something wrong, throw your pot collar against a tree or something, and then have regrets, he'll replace it. Anyway, all right. Yeah, lots of shirts. I got them piled all around me right now. I've got turkey heads looking at me from all directions. I'm going to try to figure out a better way of boxing them up before I put them up. Or maybe roll them up, put a sticky note or something on them, where we know what sizes or what. So anyway, good deal. Well, you stay hydrated tomorrow and Thursday.
I will do my best.
I'll probably talk to you. I know I'll talk to you before then, but I know we'll talk to everybody about a week from now. You got anything else?
No.
Well, all right. I guess all I got left to say is take care of your trees, because that's where the turkeys sleep.
Talking hunting, fishing, life in between. Out in the wild, we're chasing big dreams. And two voices at the table, stories to share. Pouring out laughs and a whole lot of care. It's the meeting to grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. Outdoors, culture, and life's little surprises come for the heart. Let's make some memories. From campfires glowing to a cast in the stream, big game stories and a few wild schemes. We'll dig deep, we'll keep it light and fun. Two storytellers under the rising sun. It's the meeting to grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. Outdoors, culture, and life's little surprises come for the heart, and let's make some memories. So if you love the woods and the open air, a laugh, a thought, or a story to share, pull up a chair, you're part of the crew. This is your home at the meet and two. It's a meeting too. Grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. Culture and life's little surprises come for the heart. Let's make memories. Needing to podcasts. We're glad you're here.